Today on A Commonly Good MTG, it's Top 5 Win Rate Decks Day, mid-March 2024. Top 5 Win Rate Decks Day, Top 5 Win Rate Decks Day. Yeah, so today's the day when we take a look at what is the top 5 winningest decks according to Untapped GG's list of top whatever decks. If that sounds interesting to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I'm your host, the executive assistant to the Viceroy of Darkness, Dr. Yukon Suckett. Yes, thank you. Filmed for a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Suckett. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and it's Top 5 Win Rate Decks Day. Today's the day where we take a look at what's going on in the meta. By the way, in this case, it's mid-March 2024. And we take a look at Untapped GG and see what decks had the strongest win rates in Standard for the last week. That way we can know what's going on right now, not over the course of the last couple months. Right now, what's the hottest decks we got going on? So what I'm going to do is we're going to count down from 5 to 1, and I'm going to show you each of those decks. All right, but before we go out and show you what those things look like and do our damage amongst the people, let's do as we do every day, say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of our hearts, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. And there we go. Number 5. All right, we're playing against louisono. That sounds right. Keep. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I should wait a little bit. And only a Weaver of Harmony. Crazy. Well, we'll see what we draw. I know how this deck plays. I've played it a billion times. And we don't have anything good here. I should have probably mulliganed, but we had, you know, a nice group of stuff and a nice bunch of mana. We'll see if we can make this work. Alright, we'll green up. What happens if you put together a tumbleweed and a bald cat? That guy. Let's shake our booty and hello. Alright, louisono. I'm seeing you, my friend. Alright, fine. 2. Let's pal generous visitor. You gonna counterspell me? I can't believe you did that. You know how I hate counterspells. You're gonna play Esper. Alright, let's put this guy. Alright, we niced up. Let's go get him. He's down to 9. We got another pump on this next turn. Hopefully we don't lose any creatures. I'd like to pick up another white mana is what I'd really like to get. White mana! White mana! That's white mana. Let's put it on this guy. Have a good time. Should have done that. You need to kill something? I mean, that's lethal right there. There you go. We're drawing a card. I'm drawing a card. That's a mana. All right. Not terribly exciting. I can put it Catilda next turn. More likely we'll just ossify somebody. You got a lot of mana and a lot of cards, man. I'm surprised you're not doing something more aggressive. I can only put out one of my guys, unless I get a white man on this next turn. This guy's going to come out slow and unhasty. You might just want to just go after Michiko. Don't make me touch you. Alright, that is sort of endearing. I appreciate that. What I like is the fact that you're not very noisy. You're not making a bunch of annoying stuff. Much annoying noises or anything. Alright, so none of these guys are going to help. Let's just go with what we got. He's going to take out Generous Visitor now. But what I could do is I could put out Catilda, which pump everybody up. Too late. Alright, comes whatever's going to happen. Nice. Good for you, baby. Oh, I'm out of mana otherwise. All right. He's got one life left. Can he control his way into this? I mean, he's got 3 cards. He's got to do it with whatever he's going to do. All right, he's going to draw more cards. That's what he's going to do. So he didn't have the solution. All right, I think that's it. There we go. Touchdown, Lava Bears. All right, so here we are with Selesnya Enchantments, which is at number 5 this month, dropping 3 places from number 2 last month. So that kind of makes me happy. I'm not a big fan of this particular deck. The guy that kills, reason why is because it's too good. That's why I don't like it. It's Kamiya Transience always just makes me angry. So when I play it, I'm okay with it. When I play against it, I just get very, very angry. I don't like that at all. And everything's too cheap. And you get your stuff out and you can play your stuff for practically nothing. I dislike the guys. Like, I played a deck a lot like Selesnya Enchantments without Kamiya Transience and Generous Visitor in there. I'm way happier about it. But these guys are super efficient. And this guy keeps coming back from the graveyard. If you can't exile him, you can't keep him away from the board. I mean, because, like, look, he's only cost 2 to put out. And he just keeps getting stronger and stronger. So, yeah, it's a good deck. It's a great deck, actually. It's just that it's like if you're not a Mac guy and you're working with a Mac, it's just kind of like, makes you kind of upset a little bit. It feels disgusting. Kind of like sticking your hand into cottage cheese or something. So anyways, it's just not, I obviously love Mono-Red. I have my inner goblin loves it. This deck just doesn't quite do it for me. For a lot of you people, this is going to be your ideal deck. So there you go, man. It's still a great deck. Does it deserve to be at number 5? Probably. But we'll see what the rest of the list has for us. Good luck, Selesnya Enchantment. Maybe you ever be fruitful into the future. All right, putting against andifroen. Andifroen. Something like that. 2 mana, that's plenty. Let's go for it. Well, I'm surprised at what we don't have. Let's wave hello. Like, we don't have etching. We can kill that guy. That'll be fun. Death! Alright. Why was he there last turn? I bet you were playing against Selesnya Enchantment, though. That's why I decided to keep play with fire open. Alright, whatever. Let's... oh, we only got 2 mana, huh? Ooh, the lack of mana now is starting to give me some pause. Alright, 3 mana. Let's get Godric out. That dog can't do much other than just chump. Alright, he's down to 10. We have the ability to do 5 with those 2 cards right there. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, oh, you're not getting him out of the way, huh? Alright, we're cool. There we are! Godric's in the air. I don't care, man. At this point, I really don't care. Down to 2. Alright, we just gotta make it to our next turn. Hopefully, we won't gain any more life. No life gain. I mean, in reality, I can win right now. I mean, with just the guys in play. He's only got 1 mana. Let's GG this thing. And we win. Alright, Mono-Red Aggro. Incredible. Here we are with number 4 this month. Mono-Red Aggro. It dropped from number 3 position. You know, things are going to move. I always expect this is going to be number 1. I just don't see how this isn't the number 1 deck. You know, it's stats, man. It's not about the total amount of games being played. But maybe it's just because we've all learned that life gain is the thing that totally ruins this particular deck. So let's say this deck has been around this way for forever. What's the most recent card added to it? It looks a lot like it's Godric. Monstrous Rage. Yep, that's pretty much it. We got the stuff from, was it Eldraine or whatever? Eldraine. Yeah, that's the last set we added to. Nothing from Ixalan, you know? Nothing from MKM. This deck is tried and true. It's a hot deck. It is super good. Let's see, how many, like, even rares and mythics we're playing with? It's a bunch. All right, I was going to say, this is great for even a budget deck. It's not. These cards are, and this whole row is not budget. But that's mythic. That guy's rare. Yeah, this is all in the rare category mythic situation there. So yeah, it's not a budget deck either. It's just cheap. I mean, look at that right there. Everything's like there's more 1 manas, 2s, 3s, and that's it. Nothing in 4, 5, and 6 or beyond, right? This is so cheap. It's so fast. It's so aggro. I'm shocked that the other decks do better than this one. How can Mono-Red Aggro be number 4? Still, it's in the top 5, so I'm not going to complain too much. But I got to say, I love you. I love you, Mono-Red Aggro. Mono-Red Aggro, number 4 for March of 2024. We're playing against MelkoR. Is it MelkoR? All right, we got 2 mana. That looks good. So we can play with 2. We don't have Gleeful Demolition yet. Otherwise, that could have gone number 1, number 2. Nope. I haven't seen Thran Portal in a long time. I'm kind of surprised this is here. Alright, that's what you're doing for me, huh? Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out. Popo this guy. Choose a basic land type. I don't know. I kind of like this guy. Let's just put him out. Boy, it's an additional 1 to activate. Crazy. Yeah, I think I'll choke it back is what I'm going to do. Auto pay! We got a long way to go, but we're putting some guys out. We really need a War Leader's Call. That'll just go crazy. We got a bunch of little guys. I'm sure he doesn't like wasting his good creature kills on a bunch of tiny dudes. You want to get a guy through, you got to kill the bat. And I got another bat. Swarm, swarm! Don't wake up the beholder. There we go. White's fine. Alright, these guys are buff. Reinforcements will put out 2 more points of damage. Sanguine Evangelist will put out 2 more points of damage. He's got a lot of black. He probably has a board wipe up there. Great, man. You killed a guy. What do we got here? It's a cleric, detective. Let's go for... Doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go for cleric. Put these out just because they have to come out. They can't come out fast. Pow pow! Alright, it's down to 5. Keep those guys back in our hand. Dude, you are so dead. Alright. Let's just finish this off, I guess. And we win! Man, I just love to get a good War Leader's Call pop in there, but we didn't quite make it. He saw the writing on the wall. Victory! All right, we're looking at Boros Convoke, which is number 3 this month. Last month, it was number one. I thought this thing deserved it. It's a great deck. It has War Leader's Call. I'm surprised it's called Boros Convoke. Who cares that Knight Errant of Eos is in it? It should be called Boros War Leader or something, because that's the card that's the MVP of this particular deck. This is just your standard mono white, like human mono white soldier kind of thing. It's human, because we got a nice collection of both humans and Kniggets in here. But I think it's got a nice balance of red as well. I mean, it's great. I think Gleeful Demolition has finally found its point with being able to blow out those early artifacts and put out 3 golems or goblins, as well as allowing that War Leader's Call to go crazy on shot. So yeah, this is essentially a nice swarm deck mixed together with Demolition. What was it called? The old Goblin one that did that kind of thing. God, it wasn't Goblin Grenade. Yeah, I don't remember. But anyways, War Leader's Call is fantastic. It works great with this deck. I think it deserves a bunch of, to be where it was at last month. The fact that it's dropped and that the other decks that are at 1 and 2, we're not talking about those yet, are where they're at. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, because this deck is an incredibly good deck, and I'm expecting to see it in the top 5 for months to come. Number 3, Boros Convoke. Our pin against WR 138. WR, huh? All right, keep. All we really need is white mana. I don't know why we need Cavernous Souls for. White, I guess it protects them from getting countered. All right, I would have put you out, Recruitment Officer, but Thalia is better than you, objectively. All right, you picked Angel. We're looking at our Mardu Angels from last time. Let's go ahead and put out Adeline. All right, you can sit there and shadow box with the chump. Chump! What does this take? Ward 2? Take me a lot to be able to ossify that guy. I know that's an angel. That's what we were playing yesterday. This is exactly the deck we're playing yesterday. Alright, yeah, have a good time. Punch me in the face. Novatron. What should we do here? What do we got here? What are these guys? These are... Oh, humans. That's what I need to be playing. I don't know why I keep going Soldier and the other. Human's totally cool, right? Alright, Trepid Adversary. Autopay. Alright, they're doing what they do best. We can ossify and brew Cathar to remove some guys, and that'll be space cool. You finally had the mana to take that out, huh? Alright, 4-2. Let's just put out the other guy. And another. That is a lot. That is possibly lethal. Bum bum bum. Winner, winner. Victory dinner. We're looking at number 2 on the list for this month. It is Mono White Humans. After getting bumped off the top 5 last month, I'd really hoped that was the last we were going to see with it. And then suddenly it jumped all the way from off the list to number 2. Mono White Humans, man. Oh, are we going to have to put up with another year of Mono White Humans just ruling over everything? I hope that number 1 is still somehow better than this one. The cool thing I can say, at least with this deck, is that we've got 2 new cards in here from relatively recent, with Sanguine Evangelist and Warden of the Inner Sky coming in off of the Ixalan set. So at least it's not the same deck we've been playing for like a year. It picks up little tiny bits here and there, make it a little bit better. I'm not sure about this guy. He seems to be very convoluted as far as growing is concerned. But I guess if you're pinned down, you got nothing better to do, why not, right? I don't particularly care for him. I think he's kind of a dumb person, or she is. But you know, that's what people are playing, and that's what's in the meta right now. Obviously, my decisions of what's good and bad aren't as crystal clear as statistics would indicate otherwise. All right, so much to my chagrin, Mono-White Humans, number 2, March 2024. All right, we're playing against Hellboy 69er. 69er. All right, what do we got? Let's just say keep. I don't know. What is this guy? Let's see. He is a Knigget. Let's put this guy out. What are these guys? Kniggets? Not really. Let's just put out white. What do we got? Soldier, Knigget. All right. All in. Then against guys playing with black. Knigget. Welcome to my hand, fellow people from across the board. Soldiers, huh? All right, here we go. Don't necessarily want things to be wiped, so I might want to just chill out here. I got enough guys out. All right, cool. There we go. He's down to 8. Hopefully all he could do is put a guy out, in which case we can Brooke Thar it. And this guy needs to shut up. Coming down fast from miles above you. Don't wipe the board. That's it, huh? And we win. And we win. Victory. All right, so here we are with number 1 deck this month. Boros Humans. At least he's not Mono-White Humans. The only problem is, take a look at the deck. We got 1 red card and Mono-White Humans. Stupid ass Mono-White Humans. I mean, for like all of 2023, Mono-White Humans has been in the top 5, if not the number 1 deck. I thought we finally shook it free with the last release, right? When we got to MKM. And still, here we are with essentially Mono-White Humans with 1 extra guy. 1 extra guy making this thing Boros. This is kind of lame in my opinion, but hey, as long as it's not Mono-White Humans, at least it's got that going for it. So yeah, if you got a good Mono-White Human deck, you just got to pick up 3 or 4 of these. What is it? I'm Odane's Recruiter. And this guy's ready to go. What is it about him? He's a bomb. You put him out, everything's got haste, and it gets +1. You know, that's the deal. You can put out a bunch of dudes for cheap. Even if you had 5 or 6 mana, and then they all get a pump, and they all get haste. They're all rushing in. Plus, he's got value because, I mean, for 5, you could put out 2 knights. 2 knights and 2 2s. And that's good too, except for the fact he's way cheaper than his sorcery ability there. All right, so anyways, there you go. The best deck of March 2024, Boros Humans. So here we are with the list for this month. Boros Human taking number 1. You know, that's the thing, is that I was also excited to see Boros Humans as number 1, except for when I took a look at the list and saw that it's just Mono-White Humans with 1 extra card in it. Oh, the humanity. Because what's number 2? Mono-White Humans. Mono-White Humans is a great deck. It's a great deck. I'm just so tired of it being played. So tired. I wish that, you know, I was waiting for the shift in standard to come in September, in which case we would lose a bunch of old stuff. And that's really where we're going to see things swing. And we're going to see the standard meta change up a lot. But because we switch to a thing where it's every 3 years rather than 2, we got to now wait till this next September until we see the swing happen. Which means we're going to suffer under Mono-White Human domination and Boros Human domination until next September. All right, but anyways, it's there. Boros Convoke, excellent. Mono-Red Aggro, excellent. Selesnya Enchantment, oh, I just threw up my mouth a little bit, but it's there. There's a lot of other really good decks out there right now. I'm hoping that next month we'll see something else make the list that hasn't been on there in the last two. Variety is a spice of life, and this and standard meta is the place to see it happen. All right, so there you go. If you decide to play with any of these decks, I hope that you have as much fun as I did. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.